All right, welcome to your very own deep dive.
Always a pleasure.
Today we're diving into Arundhati Roy's The God of Small Things.
Okay.
You've given us an excerpt from Chapter 3, and we're going to explore the Ayemenem House,
Mm.
this rundown family home in India, and its inhabitants, particularly the twins, Esta and Rahel.
Oh, you've chosen a fascinating section.
Oh, yeah.
It's incredible how Roy uses the house itself to mirror the emotional landscape of the characters.
It really is. The description of the house practically oozes with decay.
Yeah.
It's clotted, it's sticky, grime everywhere. I can almost smell it through the pages. It makes you wonder, does the family just not notice this mess?
Well, there's a telling contrast
Yeah.
between Baby Kuchama,
Mm-hmm.
the twins' great aunt, and Coach Maria, the family's maid.
Right.
Baby Kuchama is completely oblivious, lost in her television world.
Yeah.
Coach Maria, on the other hand, seems to have given up even caring.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the grime has seeped into their outlook on life.
And it's not just general dirtiness. Roy gives us these specific details that really stick with you.
Oh, yeah.
Crushed peanut shells, embedded in the chaise, sharing the same bowl of nuts. It creates this uncomfortable intimacy amidst the neglect.
Yeah, that shared bowl. That shared bowl is a great example of how Roy subtly hints at the power dynamics at play.
Mm-hmm.
On the surface, it seems like a casual thing between mistress and servant, but it's layered
Right.
with this history of colonialism and social hierarchy
Yes.
that pervades their world.
Speaking of hierarchy, we can't ignore the TV.
Right.
Baby Kochama is glued to the Best of Donahue, where a black busker is singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Mhm.
But instead of acknowledging the busker's struggles, she just sings along blithely.
Yeah, that scene is so powerful because it highlights
Yeah.
the vast chasm between the haves and the have-nots in India.
Yeah.
The busker represents the marginalized, those struggling for basic dignity,
Mm-hmm.
while Baby Kochama, wrapped in her privilege, remains utterly detached.
Yeah. It's like the show itself, with its manufactured primetime happiness, is designed to distract from reality.
Absolutely.
It reminds me of that Cooley saying in the book, "Big man the LALTAIN Sahib, small man the MOMBATTI, dreams for some harsh reality for others."
Exactly, and it's interesting how this social commentary is woven into the very fabric of the house, even the way it's described.
Yes.
Roy doesn't shy away from showing how these larger societal forces impact the lives of her characters.
So we have this backdrop of decay
Mhm.
and social tension, and then Esta, one of the twins, arrives. He's soaking wet from the rain, carrying a puppy,
Right.
and he's completely silent.
Baby Kochama's reaction is almost chilling. She doesn't even seem surprised
Right.
by his silence, as if she expects nothing more from him. It speaks volumes about their relationship and how she views him.
It's like she's already labeled him as the quiet one,
Yeah.
the troubled one, and Coach Maria, ever practical, just shoos the puppy away and uses the distraction to change the channel to prime bodies. Everyone's caught up in their own little world.
And this brings us to Esta's room.
Mm-hmm.
What's fascinating is how starkly different it is
Yeah.
from the rest of the house. It's obsessively clean, almost sterile, devoid of any personal touches.
Yeah. It's like he's trying to create order in a world that feels chaotic and out of control. But even in that cleanliness, there's a sense of sadness.
Yeah.
The terrible ghosts of impossible-to-forget toys on the ceiling fans suggest a past he can't escape. It makes you wonder what happened to make him this way.
It's a powerful image
Yes.
that speaks to the weight of childhood trauma and the lingering impact of the past. Roy isn't explicitly telling us what happened, but she's planting these seeds of unease,
Mm-hmm.
hinting at a darker story beneath the surface.
And then the focus shifts to Rahel, Esta's twin sister. She's watching him undress, and Roy really lingers on the description of his physical appearance. It's a very charged scene.
It's interesting how the description of Esta's body seems to shift, depending on who's looking at him.
Right.
For Baby Kochama, he's this silent, almost ghostly figure.
Mm.
But for Rahel, there's a mixture of longing curiosity, even a hint of possessiveness.
Right, and there's that shocking line about them swimming through their mother's cunt.
Right?
It's such a visceral image, almost taboo. I have to admit, it left me speechless.
That line
Mm.
is a perfect example of how Roy uses language to provoke a reaction.
Yeah.
It's jarring, uncomfortable, but it immediately grabs your attention
Yes.
and forces you to confront the complexity of their relationship.
It's not just a physical connection, it's a shared history, a bond that goes beyond typical sibling rivalry. And that's where we're going to leave you for now. But before we go, I have to ask what stood out to you the most in this initial glimpse? of the Ayemenem House and its inhabitants. That line about their mother, it's almost like a keyhole glimpse into a secret world, isn't it? We know it's significant, but we're not quite sure why yet.
Exactly. And Roy is a master at dropping these breadcrumbs, these little hints that leave you wanting more.
Mhm.
She doesn't spell everything out for you, which makes the reading experience all the more engaging.
It makes you pay attention to every detail, every word. Like that description of Esta's dual-tone skin,
Right.
his arms paler where his shirt sleeves ended. It's such a small detail,
Mhm.
but it speaks volumes.
It reminds us that even something as seemingly insignificant as skin color carries social weight in India. It's a subtle way of highlighting the caste system and the way it impacts even the most intimate aspects of their lives.
It connects back to that idea of the big man and the small man, right?
Yeah.
Who gets to be in the light, who's relegated to the shadows. And here you have Esta literally marked by the sun, his skin, a testament to his place in this hierarchy.
Precisely. It's woven into the very fabric of their world, these societal forces at play.
Mm.
And it's fascinating how Roy uses Esta's physicality
Yeah.
to reveal the different ways people perceive him.
Right. For Baby Kochama, he's this silent, almost ghostly figure. But for Rahel, there's this intense scrutiny, this desire to understand him, maybe even see herself in him.
And there's a definite shift in tone. When Roy describes Esta from Rahil's point of view,
Yeah.
remember those lines about his smooth, slim, muscular arms and taut, beautiful buns? It's almost erotic, wouldn't you say?
It's definitely a different kind of intimacy than what we see between Esta and Baby Kachama.
Yeah.
There's a history there, a shared past that goes beyond the typical brother-sister bond. And that line about swimming through their mother's cunt just adds another layer of complexity.
It's a loaded image, both sensual and unsettling. It hints at a transgression, a blurring of boundaries that we don't yet fully understand, but it raises so many questions about their relationship with each other and with their mother. What happened between them? What secrets are they carrying?
It's like Roy's daring us to ask those questions, to dig deeper into the unspoken truths that haunt this family. And then there's the motif of silence that permeates the entire excerpt.
The silence is almost deafening, isn't it?
It is.
It's not just Esta's silence, but the silence hung in the air like a secret loss. The silence gathered its skirts and slid like Spider-Woman up the slippery bathroom wall.
Wow.
It's oppressive, suffocating.
It makes you wonder, what are they not saying? What secrets are they keeping? And is it possible to break free from that silence? Or is it an inescapable part of their lives?
It's interesting how Esta's silence seems to affect everyone around him. Baby Kochama anticipates it. Coach Maria ignores it. And Rahel tries desperately to break through it. It's like his silence is a challenge, an accusation.
It's almost as if he's saying, look at what you've done to me. Look at what you've made me become.
And that brings us back to the idea of trauma. We don't know the specifics yet, but it's clear that something has happened to Esta, something that has stolen his voice and left him trapped in this world of silence.
And it makes Rahel's attempts to connect with him all the more poignant. She's watching him, studying him, trying to decipher the mystery of his silence. She reaches out to wipe away the raindrop from his earlobe, a gesture of tenderness, of connection.
But he doesn't respond. He just withdraws further into himself. It's heartbreaking to witness because you can see how much she wants to reach him, but the gap between them seems insurmountable.
It's like they're two sides of the same coin, forever linked, but unable to truly bridge the distance. They share this intense bond, this shared history, but they're also separated by their individual experiences, their individual pain.
And that's what makes their relationship so compelling. It's a constant push and pull, a dance between closeness and distance, love and resentment.
Yes.
It makes you wonder, can they ever truly reconcile?
It's a question that resonates far beyond the pages of this novel. It speaks to the universal struggle of human connection, the desire to be understood and loved, even when our pasts threaten to tear us apart. But before we delve too deep into those questions, let's take a moment to reflect. What are your thoughts on the twins' dynamic? Does anything in particular resonate with you?
Yeah, it's incredible how Roy creates this palpable tension, this sense of something lurking beneath the surface, even though the excerpt focuses on seemingly ordinary moments.
It all comes back to her masterful use of language.
The way she describes the silence, the grime, even the television shows they watch, it all contributes to this atmosphere of unease, of secrets waiting to be revealed.
It's like we're peeking through the cracks in the Ayemenem House, catching glimpses of these fractured lives, these unspoken emotions.
And that's what makes this excerpt so effective. It's not just a description of a place and its inhabitants. It's an invitation to delve deeper, to explore the complexities of family memory and the lingering impact of the past.
I'm struck by how much is left unsaid. How much we have to piece together through these subtle hints and evocative descriptions.
Yeah,
It makes you an active participant in the story, constantly searching for meaning.
exactly. Roy doesn't spoon-feed you the answers.
Right.
She trusts her readers to engage with the text, to ask questions, and to draw their own conclusions.
I keep thinking about that image of the silence creeping up the bathroom wall like Spider-Woman.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a chilling metaphor for how the past can envelop you, how it can suffocate you.
Yeah, it's a powerful reminder that even though the twins are physically back in Ayemenem, they're still haunted by what happened before.
Right.
The house itself becomes a symbol of their shared trauma, a place where the past and present collide.
It makes you wonder if they can ever truly escape that past, or if it will always be a part of them, shaping their relationships and their choices.
That's the central question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can we ever truly break free from the events that have shaped us, or are we forever bound to them?
Yeah.
Roy doesn't offer any easy answers,
Right.
but she forces us to confront these difficult questions.
And that's what makes The God of Small Things such a powerful and enduring novel. It's a story that stays with you long after you've finished reading it. A story that makes you think about the complexities of family, the power of memory, and the search for healing and redemption.
It's a reminder that even in the smallest details in the most ordinary moments, there can be profound beauty and profound sadness. Roy challenges us to look closer, to listen more carefully, and to recognize the humanity in even the most flawed and broken characters.
So, as you continue your deep dive into The God of Small Things, I encourage you to keep these ideas in mind. Pay attention to the silences, the unspoken words, the way Roy uses language to create atmosphere and build suspense. Let the story unfold and allow yourself to be drawn into the rich tapestry of emotions, memories, and secrets that she weaves.
And don't forget to ask yourself, what does this story reveal about your own experiences? How have your past relationships shaped who you are today? And how do you navigate the complexities of family and the lingering impact of memory?
This has been a fascinating journey into the world of The God of Small Things, and I hope it has sparked your curiosity to explore further. We've only scratched the surface of this rich and complex novel, but I believe we've uncovered some valuable insights that will enhance your reading experience.
Remember, literature is meant to be discussed, debated, and dissected. So as you delve deeper into the story, don't hesitate to question, analyze, and connect the dots. The beauty of a novel like this lies in its ability to resonate with each reader in a unique and personal way.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you've enjoyed our exploration of The God of Small Things, and we look forward to diving into another fascinating topic with you soon. Until then, happy reading.